Good morning, David here with his weekly gold look. Today is Saturday 23rd of February, and this is obviously going out when the market's closed. And at present we've got the weekly chart in front of us for the gold, and this I'd like to draw attention to the RSI, the 14-day RSI, which is running on the bottom here, and you can see at present we're down here at 34. Now this is the lowest reading that we've had on the RSI since September of 2009. So this means that obviously the current market is heavily oversold at the present moment. I've also drawn a couple of current Fibonacci retracement levels on this chart here to show that since 2011 we have now retraced 68% of the total rise since the start of 2011, and I've got the current levels here of 1541 and 1450 as the next possible buying areas to look at when we get down at this level. Also on this weekly chart here, I've just put the current low and close of last week, which is 1578 and 1555. Now just go on to a daily chart. This is running with a 250-day moving average 20, 10 and 5, and you can see why the market has had this big fall over the last 2 weeks, and this is mainly caused by the 50-day moving average crossing the 200-day moving average and giving us a death cross, and this has taken place. This last took place back in May of last year, and you can see when it happened here. Then we had a big fall down to test this 1540 level, obviously breaking through this current 1600 level here. Now you can see that on the 14-day trigger on the RSI, you can see that we're at 25 below the bottom line here, and this was last seen when we saw this after the death cross this time in May of last year. So then come down to my daily view, which I'm going to use as for my daily entries, and on this chart I've chosen to use a 3, 6 and 50-day moving average, and I've still got my 14-day RSI and my 2-day RSI. Now I'm going to use a trigger basis, and I'm going to use the trigger for my entry of the 3-day moving average turning green, and then look for a closing above that moving average as my entry, with a filter being on my RSI, 2-day RSI, giving me an oversold and overbought within that current turning of the market. So at the present I'd be looking for entry a long position when the 3-day moving average turns green, or we see a break above this 1585 level as indicated on this chart here, and that's what I look for doing next week. And obviously if that happens, look for an entry, and then we look for targets to come back up and test this 50-day moving average here at 1660, and I'll put an update this time next week. Thanks for watching.